Hi everyone, it's Hatsy and I'm back with a speed build in The Sims 4. This time we're going to be creating a caravan or a miniature house, and I decided to do this because I did one ages ago and a lot of you really liked it. The only thing is the ones that I've done, they haven't actually been houses, they've been like commercial lots. Like I did an ice cream house, no hang on, sorry, an ice cream van. I did a wine van ages ago. So I thought that I would create something that was a little bit more house-like, and that is the idea for this. So I got really inspired when I saw like a glamper van, and I thought that would be so cool. I wonder if you could build it in The Sims 4. So I thought I'd have a go. And it turned out okay. It's very different to the ones that I've done, because even though we've got a car there to just kind of give me an idea of like the size and, you know, kind of what to decorate it with, I didn't actually use a car. So it is like a standalone van without like a random big object. So this would be great for like gameplay if you wanted to do that. And I really did think about like how it would look from the outside, and yeah, I use a lot of BB move objects as well, which is the cheat that I usually use. And what it does, it allows you to like move things around freely. So that's why I have like the hanging doors kind of coming off it, but they're not, they're like windows with curtains over it and all that kind of stuff. So it's been fun. We built it on stream though, of course we did. This was, yeah, one of the ones that I did recently. In fact, when you're watching this, it's probably been quite a while since I did it, but still, I did do it. And it didn't take me that long. It took me about an hour, maybe like an hour and 15 minutes. And I think that it really helped having the chat there, because whenever I'm unsure about ideas, I get a lot of comments like, hey, you know, have you tried this? Have you tried that? And it's so helpful when that happens, because like I'm not just relying on myself to fix it, I'm relying on everyone else. No, it's really good. People always tell me that it's really hard to build on stream and stuff because of the chat, like sometimes when people disagree, but I haven't really found that. Like I found that the chat that I have for like building is just like really good. I don't know, like very supportive, very like, yeah, we're with you. Maybe it doesn't look good now, but we know that it's gonna look good in a bit. We trust you. So it's good. It's great. And yeah, if you like stories, if you like live stuff, then definitely come and join, because it's so much fun. I have so much fun on streams. Anyway, so I can't even remember what it looks like on the inside. I think it's very cute. I think I went for like a kind of country style, but you'll see. Strange, because I haven't really got many experiences in like a caravan or a like glamper van or anything, but I have to say from a really young age I've always been fascinated by them, just because I think it's a really fun, like compact kind of way to spend a holiday. And I remember getting like really jealous because one of my friends at school, like one of my really old friends, said to me, oh yeah, I'm going in a caravan with my family, and I was thinking, oh, that sounds really cool actually, because I'd kind of love to do that. I mean, it would be very sort of invasive, I think, but yeah, you know, there's that. I think it would be fun because you'd be together and it would be cute, and like you'd be on the road. I don't know, I like some strange things. But yeah, what I was trying to do here is I was trying to delete that floor. Okay, so I put debug mode on, which is helpful, but we have this thing where, well, we have an invisible sort of floor level, and that's what I put on there. So I could put the wheels on so it would look good, but it kind of looked like the house or the caravan was on top of a really weird square. I know, I'm sorry. There wasn't a way that I could get rid of that as well, which is really unfortunate. I did hide it in the thumbnail, of course, because I'm kind of good when it comes to Photoshop with hiding stuff, but it's the closest I could get it, and it's no fault of like mine, it's just how it is with EA, unfortunately. But if it does bother you, then what you can do is you can, well, number one, you could put something below it. I just couldn't figure out what went there. Yes, you could do that, or you could just change it to a normal one, so you'd still have like a thick thing around it, but you wouldn't see that dark hole. You just, yeah, you'd have that. So that is an idea. But my husband's parents, they have a motorhome, and I have been in it, but like I haven't actually gone on like holiday in it or anything. But they go away a lot. They go on like sort of summer trips, and they'll like rent a field for like a week or 2 weeks. Because what you can do is you can go to like a proper kind of resort, where people have motorhomes and you park them there. And then there's like a little place where you can go and eat, and there's like stuff to do. You can go and explore, you can go walking, and then you go back to your little motorhome at night. It's really nice. So yeah, they do that. And that gave me a good idea of what is in a motorhome, but it was very difficult to actually build it the way that theirs is. They have a really nice one. It's like super glamorous inside. But it was so hard to do anything like that because we don't get any sort of like wheels or like anything that I could have used for a car. So what I ended up doing was just decorating it really nicely inside and trying not to overthink too much about it not looking like a motorhome. It was hard. But it is The Sims. I think a lot of people forget when they watch me, they think that they're maybe watching like a real motorhome or something. And like I get a lot of weird comments, especially when I do creations where I get stuck with things and like, you know, where to put things or like what to have instead of other things, because we don't have everything in The Sims 4. There's a lot of things that we have to kind of make up our own things with and replace them with random objects. But I'll sometimes get comments like, oh, this isn't a car because there's no steering wheel. It's just like, yeah, I know. It's The Sims. We don't have steering wheels. I don't know what you're expecting. And it's sad as well because I wish that we had those things. It would be really cool to have them, but we don't, unfortunately. Unless you want to put custom content in. I don't know if there are custom content wheels. You'll probably find one somewhere, but I didn't. So this is a motorhome without custom content, without anything particularly unique. I mean, you'll probably have to have some of the packs to download it, or like, okay, you don't have to have them, but you could replace the items with other things if you don't. And that's it. So just for an example, I used the dine out chairs, like the sort of, I think I did anyway. Yeah, the L-shaped sofas. I might change them though. I'm not sure how I had it in the end, but I know that I used them to begin with. It's things like that, things that if you have the pack, then great, but if you don't, you can replace it with something else and it doesn't really matter. So yeah, you can still download it and it will still resemble a motorhome without those things too. But it was a fun stream. We did some RuPaul's Drag Race as well, which is a series that you don't have to like watch the show to get. It's kind of like a, well, it is a reality TV show, but in The Sims it's really fun to do that because you have like the Sim characters and it's like a reality TV show and they have to do strange tasks and then they have to like get voted out basically. And we did that tonight because I've just streamed right now actually, because when I'm recording it, well, this voiceover is the 4th, hang on, no it isn't. It's the 3rd or 4th, it's the 4th. Okay, so it's Sunday, and yeah, I've just finished this stream. It was so much fun. I think we're down to like the finals of RuPaul's Drag Race, so maybe when you watch this, we'll have finished it. I'm honestly not sure, but it's a lot of fun. I'm hoping to do more like reality TV shows on Twitch with Sims because I find them so fun. So like when The Great British Bake Off comes out, I want to do that. I want to do The Apprentice. Like I want to make sure that we're getting the most out of this because yeah, that is my thing. I love doing that kind of thing, and there will be other things coming up on the channel soon, like let's plays and more kind of story-based things. It's just because they take the most time to do, so I put them off and I do builds and I do speed edits instead because they take me the fastest amount of time to do in terms of things. But yeah, I will make sure to include more like fun things on YouTube like that because I think that a lot of you would really enjoy it. So I was finishing off the kitchen, really weird room. I was trying to make it small. It was supposed to be luxury though, that was the idea. I wasn't gonna take anything away for the sake of making it small and, you know, compact. So I wanted to include the best things. And the house itself is actually very cute. Like I love this kitchen so much. I like the sink that we get with laundry day. Yeah, it's really good. Good quality sink right there. I kind of love that pack so much. I talk about it a lot because it comes up a lot, and I have to say it's one of my favourite stuff packs just because the amount of stuff we get with it. It's really handy, and I don't think that I've stopped using those shelves. I think every single house that I've built since it came out has had those shelves in, which has been, it's been pretty good. It's been exciting. Apart from that, I wasn't really inspired by anything when it came to the kitchen or lounge. Maybe a little bit my grandparents' house, because that's kind of how they had their kitchen for a while. They had like, it was a very small, like dainty kitchen, and they had this like table with 2 little chairs coming out. yeah, kind of resembles theirs, I guess, if I was gonna say that I got inspired off anything, but I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just like trying to fill it up, trying to finish the build. Because I was thinking, I just want to do RuPaul's Drag Race at this point, that's all I want to do. And I was looking forward to that, so that was a lot of fun. I was also trying to figure out how I was going to have the bathroom, because, okay, the weird thing is about this build, you have to go through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. I mean, it's not that weird if there's just like 1 or 2 people living here, but if you have like guests around, then that's a bit weird, I think. Well, not weird, but it's not like the most ideal floor plan. It could have been better, but who cares? I don't really care. I'm okay with it. In fact, if I did it again, then I'd probably put the bathroom first and the bedroom after it, so that you have to... Oh no, that would look even weirder. Can you imagine having a guest round and then having to wait to go in your bedroom because they're currently using the bathroom? That would be the worst. Oh my gosh. In fact, let me know in the comments below, what's the strangest floor plan that you've ever witnessed? Because I'm pretty sure there are some strange ones out there. The weirdest one that I've ever witnessed, well, I've witnessed a few. The weird one was, okay, so in somebody's bathroom that I went to a while ago, this was my grandparents' neighbour. I remember that there was this massive window, like this massive circular window in the bathroom. So like whilst you were on the toilet, right, you'd be eye level with this window and you'd be able to see people walking past. It was the most awkward thing ever, and I just don't know how people use that bathroom. I really don't. Can you imagine at night as well, with the lights on? That would be the worst, because in the daytime, I bet it's not that obvious, but if you're using that bathroom at night time, you've got the light on, I bet the whole street would be able to see them. That's just terrible. That's just so unfortunate, just such bad planning. And then I think apart from that, the other worst floor plan I've ever came across would have to be, oh, I mean, it wasn't a bad floor plan, but I've talked about this before. I used to know someone that had an upside down house, so like the kitchen was upstairs, the bedrooms were downstairs. It just didn't make much sense to me. It was quirky, but there was just like no real need for it to be like that. But it wasn't particularly bad, like, oh no, that shouldn't go there. I think the only thing that I can think of which has been pretty bad was, yeah, that window. And then there was this house that I didn't actually go in myself, but my parents told me about. And they went to this party ages ago, like years ago. And it was my mum's leaving party or something, or like, no, sorry, my mum's friend's leaving party because she used to work at this school. And they went to this house or something, like it was really random, really strange. And the bathroom was under the stairs. Right, but the study was like right outside the bathroom. I think it was like the woman's son or something like that who was using the study, but then he'd be there on his computer and then he'd be able to like hear people in the bathroom like as he was doing his computer stuff. It was the worst thing. So then no one wanted to use the bathroom because everyone was just like, yeah, but he's sitting right next to the door and the door's really thin. So it's just awkward, and also it's very quiet because there wasn't any music and stuff. So it was just, yeah, it was just a bit weird, like really weird. Oh, I hate that. I'd absolutely die, honestly. But I kind of think that sums the build up, really. Well, not dying, but as in, it's a good build. I think so. I hope that your Sims will like this. I hope that you'll like this. And of course, you can download it on the gallery, as you can with all my creations, Hatsy YT. And you can find me on all social medias. Oh my goodness, look at me self-promoing. Yeah, Instagram, Twitter. I'll leave all my description links below, and of course you can catch the streams if you want to hear about these builds live, then you can, and it's a lot of fun to go over and stream. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all for future ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you on the next one.